Hey everybody, Chris here from the Off-Grid Skoolie. I felt as though I should probably give you a little bit of an update because there has been a significant gap from the last upload to the upload today. I have been in California filming for tiny home tours pretty much non-stop. Just been bouncing around, really haven't had the time or energy to get these videos uploaded and edited and all that good stuff. But basically over the next 4 days it's going to be essentially the boondocking challenge, how it went, things that came up, issues that I encountered and had to deal with. So the next 4 days in a row will be videos. After those 4 days I'll be doing a live Q&A for any of you that have any questions on how it went, any insights. And then from there I'm actually going to be beginning recording again here in California on my way back to Arizona. Going to be working on a project with Wes and recording that whole deal and how that's going to go. So I apologize for the gap. Hopefully these videos shed some light on what's been happening. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you soon.
Well, good morning everybody. I've been here for 4 days. Going to be cleaning up a little bit in the bus. Kobuk and I are on another hike. I've been doing at least 2 hikes a day, at least 1 run a day for about 2 miles. Been eating healthy, just trying to get back into shape, and being out in spots like this, it's a huge help because, you know, it's Sunday morning right now, and, you know, it's around 9:30 a.m. Already got my work done for the day. Just gonna clean up the bus, get things organized, head down closer to Tucson, drop Kobuk off, then tomorrow heading over to AAA Bus to do some video work with Tony. Add some videos to the course and some videos he needs done. And then heading up to Lake Pleasant area to hang out with Aaron. We got some video stuff we're doing, as well as finishing up some of the 12-volt system on the bus. Just some extra wiring, adding some fuses, all that good stuff. So, gonna enjoy this hike with Kobuk. Probably gonna go for about 2 miles. Then head back and get ready. I'll show you the parking lot when we get back, especially being Sunday. Maybe people, I don't know, the issue I'm running into is if another horse trailer comes, it's gonna be really hard for me to get the bus out. So I'm wanting to get this hike done, get the bus all packed up and ready to go before everybody gets back. That way I can get out and then head down south to drop Kobuk off and then get ready for tomorrow. But just gonna enjoy this hike. Well, started the day with a 3-mile hike. Right now I'm about to eat lunch / breakfast. It is 20 till 11 a.m. The second batch of mushrooms is about to get opened. I'm also going to do some spinach, a couple eggs, and then start breaking down camp, just getting everything set up to try and get out of this parking lot. I'll show you a little bit more of the parking lot once I get outside, but it's a little rough out there. I just keep hoping nobody's going to park there by the time I get ready, because I'm going to pull into there, back into this area here, and then out that way. This is a circle through here, but I don't know if you can see it. Well, you can see that camper right there. That's pretty much in the main road, and there's a huge water puddle over there, and I don't want to get stuck in mud or even go through that at all. So I'm just going to turn around here. Yeah, I'm going to get some lunch made and then get ready to hit the road. All right, so gonna get this off the blocks and then see if I can maneuver out of here. It's gonna be a little tricky, but an educational experience. bad as I had anticipated. So the only extra difficulty is coming up. You're gonna see this trailer, this white trailer. They parked on the road here, and to the left is some pretty rough road. Ooh. So I'm hoping that they didn't push the road over to the point. Yep, they did. So there's a really rough spot I'm gonna have to go over because they parked right there. Try and get a direct shot at it. When I came in, I remember that I took that actual route where they're at. Oh man. I really don't think I'll ever come back to this spot. Really crowded, really rough. And again, it just comes back to spots like Ehrenberg. Why come here if I can go over to Ehrenberg? If I need to stay in Phoenix, I can just go to a rest area outside of town and come back in. I mean, the trails were absolutely gorgeous here. There was actually a parking lot. I don't know how they got there, but there was a pretty flat parking lot that'd be pretty cool for boondocking and stuff. But heading to the rest area, gonna meet up with G, drop Kobuk off. Oh man, this is not too bad, not fun. See y'all there. Well, hello everybody. Been here at the casino outside of Phoenix. The weather has been, actually, I hear it raining right now. Mildly important. I don't get rain on these Battleborn batteries. System's been doing pretty well even with the rain. Earlier I was bringing in 500 watts, now it's down to about 250, but it's still getting a little bit of charge for the batteries. So I'm actually spending today to get some organizing done. Since I've been on the road, I really haven't stopped working to just organize a bunch of this stuff that's still in the bus. For example, I have all of this down there, maybe just extension cords, paint, extra tools. When Wes makes it back to the United States, we're going to probably weld on some underbay storage and finish some other projects. So I'll be able to store a bunch of my tools. But for now, it's just not spending any money and getting some work done online. But I have been neglecting keeping things organized in here. As a lot of you know, I'm a stickler for keeping things tidy. So I'll be here for tonight. I got here yesterday. So I'll be here tonight, and then tomorrow head over to Tony's, film some videos, and from there, no idea. I kind of like this go with the flow setup. Right now I am at just above half tank of diesel. So as long as I stay close, as long as I don't go too far, I should be okay. I've actually been considering going over to Ehrenberg or Quartzsite after I meet up with Aaron. We still have that project we're going to be working on. That'll be up at Lake Pleasant. They're going to be there for the end of the week, and I think they're heading out of state. So at this point, just trying to be productive. But yeah, it's time to get some cleaning done in here. Thing I did do yesterday was go through all of my physical receipts from 2018 for the bus. This is camera gear, gas, parts, all that good stuff. So I can't write off everything with the bus, but being that a lot of my income is tied to it, I'm going to give that to my accountant and see what they can do. And yeah, once this is all done, I'll also have a better idea of how much money I have into the bus. I still need to go and print off all my Amazon receipts. That's going to be a lot of cash as well. I ordered a lot of stuff from Amazon, and being that I don't have a printer, I could go through and write down all the numbers, but basically what I'm going to do is just print off every order that has bus parts in it, circle it, send that to my accountant, my tax person, and then get the figure from them how much I have into the bus, because, you know, they're going to be doing it anyways. Might as well let them do it. Also, we have a skoolie neighbor over there. His name's Al. Told him to stop by yesterday to come say hi, but must have got busy. He actually messaged me when I was building the bus in Tucson about some insulation. He found a really good deal on some board insulation, but I ended up going with the spray foam. I was thinking about putting it on the floor, but I didn't have enough storage room when I went from Arizona back up to Colorado to hang out with Jim and Debbie. Speaking of Jim and Debbie from Life is a Joy Bus, going to be meeting up with them later this month. They're getting ready to head over towards Texas. They have some family over there, and they got a park pass, 1,000 trails. And what that is you pay monthly or yearly, and then you're able to stay at their resorts for 14 days at a time or so. I'm not too sure, it's not really my speed, but I think it's really cool for them to be able to have that opportunity. It was actually a gift from someone that watched their channel that no longer used it. And again, bear in mind, I'm speaking secondhand on this. I've never used 1,000 Trails, and I probably never will, but from what I understand is the older grandfather plans can actually be passed down from person to person. So whoever gifted them the original account, they bought one back in the day when it was better rates, so they're able to pass that on to Jim and Debbie, which was awesome. So one thing with the casino, I mean, yesterday I literally didn't leave the bus except to hook up the propane. But the casino's just right over there. They have the buffets, all that good stuff. One thing to keep in mind if you do decide to come to this casino is realize every single night this parking lot is completely full of semi-trucks. And that's not really a big deal at all. But what happens is, you see the guy right here next to me. Check this out in the back. So this is how close this guy got to me. He had to come in at an angle. And this was at probably 9 p.m. Look at that. That's crazy. It was even to the point the night before, because I've stayed here 2 nights now, where they asked me to move forward so they can get in, then I had to back up. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just keep in mind that it is pretty crowded here. So I'm gonna pick up the propane tanks. Need to remember to do that. Down here inside, I was cooking some food. Gonna get the bus ready to go. Head over to AAA Bus.